Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to give you a breakdown of everything that's been happening since I stopped taking my birth control. It's been about almost 2 weeks now, so I thought it would be time to give you a little update. So if you want to know more, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so basically, sorry, this light is super bright. Basically, if you see me looking down, looking at my iPad, I actually started writing a little like birth control diary, just the day and what's been going on, if I had any symptoms, if I had any like side effects, that type of a nature. So basically on January 11th of this year, I stopped taking my birth control. So nothing really happened in that time frame. The next down, sorry, I'm like so out of breath for some reason. Let me breathe. The next day I worked was January 13th, so I was in a pretty bad mood all day, but work was also super stressful, so I wasn't sure if that was because of work or it was because of my hormones or if it was a mixture of both. But I remember being in a super bad mood that day. I was very like, ugh. So that was stressful. On the 14th, I also had another pretty bad day, but then I actually started my period again, and I actually had my period already about a week and a half beforehand, so I wasn't expecting to start bleeding so soon. It was because I know everybody's body is different, but based off of the other people that I was watching and stuff, I wasn't expecting to happen so fast. But I guess that means my body is like, might regulate itself quicker, hopefully, fingers crossed. But it also, my face started feeling like bumpy, like I was starting to get acne or something, and I had a slight headache, and that could have been from the stress or just because I had a headache. As I had talked about before, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my video. I don't really remember getting any type of like really bad acne when I was younger. I used to get like spots, and sometimes they would get pretty bad, but it was never like a full face. So when I started feeling like the bumpiness on my skin, I was just like freaked out. So that was super weird. And then my headaches is something I had also talked about in my video where I wanted to stop. So I'm keeping track of my headaches because I want to know if I'm still getting them every day, if those two things correlate. So keeping that in mind. On the 15th, I had a migraine all day long, and I remember because it was rough. I had some small breakouts and it was still bleeding, so that was just the second day. On the 17th was the next day that I had wrote something, and I was still bleeding that day. It wasn't too heavy, which I meant to say, the first 2 days were like super heavy, and I was just like, girl, calm down. I was like, no, because we're getting really into it now. I normally use regular tampons, more or less, and I don't have to go through them as much, but I saw myself going through more than usual within the first 2 days, but after that it wasn't so bad. So the 16th and the 17th I was still bleeding. Wasn't as heavy, but the 17th was my last day bleeding. I had some light spotting on the 18th, so I would say that lasted the normal amount of time that my regular cycle lasts, so that's not too bad. And I haven't had any updates. I haven't really had anything going on since then. I have noticed, before I get there, my face has felt fine. My nose is like, I don't know, my skin, like right up here around my eyebrows, I get really dry skin and like flaky sometimes. And my nose has been super like, ugh, I don't even know how to explain it. But I wash my face, I put serum on, I moisturize, but I'm hoping it's just the winter and the dry skin. that is doing that. But other than that, I would say pretty good in the skin department, knock on wood. And I have noticed a significant difference in my bloat. Like, I don't feel as bloated now that I've been off it for like almost 2 weeks. And when I look at myself, I don't feel like I look as bloated. Like, I know my face, like, I'm not the smallest person. I know that. I'm not that skinny or I'm not that thin, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like my face feels a little less puffy, if that makes sense. I don't know if it looks less puffy, but to me it looks less puffy, but my body itself feels less bloated. So that's nice. I did weigh myself on the 13th. I haven't had like a significant weight drop. I'm in the process of, you know, I've been pretty good with my workouts, and I'm going very often. I'm starting to try to eat better, and next week I'm gonna start keto, which I don't want to hear any type of blah, blah, don't do it, it's not good for you, blah blah blah. It is good for you. You just have to know what the hell you're doing. So I've done a lot of research. I'm gonna start doing it next week, and I'm hoping to incorporate that with my workouts, and that'll help me drop the weight faster, and I'll be able to kind of update you on that hopefully within a month or two or something. But honestly, that's like all the updates I have. Nothing else super significant. My moods have just kind of been the same, I think. I do have to say, I feel like I've been a little bit happier. I feel like I've been in a better mood. So I really like that, because I don't want to feel depressed anymore. So I'm hoping that's something I can keep going. But yeah, if you want to ask any questions, whatever, feel free to drop them in the comments. Not a problem. I'll be sure to get back to them, and you can ask me anything. Like, I'm a pretty open book. I don't mind talking about anything, especially this kind of stuff, because I feel like a lot of women go through it and it's not talked about as much, and I just, you know, it is what it is. So I'm rambling. I will update you guys in about a month or so on this particular subject. And if you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm working on my edits, so hopefully there's like a subscribe button right here that I'm pointing at. If not, I'm just pointing to air. But yeah, like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the little notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. Be on the lookout for more videos from me, and I'll see you guys next time.